And we're here with Emina Ekic, recently graduated University of Louisville women's soccer graduate. Congratulations on graduating, Emina.
Thank you.
So, if you're looking back at your last 4 years, or I guess really it's kind of like a 3.5 because of the weird senior year, do you have any moments that would be your favorite?
I would for sure say the Vanderbilt game my junior year when we won in overtime, and then we went undefeated into conference. We went non-conference undefeated, and I'd probably say this past year after we scored against UNC was just the most alive the stadium has felt all year, just because of the COVID restrictions and stuff.
Yes, I think we all remember as a chilly, rainy game, that one, and after your goal, the slide into the team, and they were there to celebrate. I think that's one of those that we're all going to remember and put on the highlight reel for many, many years. Just off the field, in terms of everything else you did with school and with academics, do you have any good memories from that?
I have a lot of good memories with my teammates. Usually it's spent on the field or in the classroom, but we like to get together. We have potlucks, movie nights, just hanging out with them and just having a good time, kicking back.
So even with the COVID restrictions, and I know that you're not on the team anymore, you are hoping to kind of stay with them and train a little bit. Can you go a little bit more about that?
Yeah, before I leave, I entered into the draft, and once I get drafted, I leave February 1st to start a quarantine period. But starting in about 2 weeks, I have like 10 days to train with the team and just kind of not be sitting around, staying fit.
That's definitely a good way to stay fit, especially this cold time, the off season. Don't want to get any rusty.
Yeah.
That draft is coming up. NWSL draft is coming up later this week. If you're highly expected to get drafted in this one, if you got to choose where you were drafted, where would you like to go?
I can't answer that one.
Can't answer, alrighty.
Yeah.
I'm sure many of us Louisvillians, after watching you play at Manual and then your years here at the University of Louisville, I think many of us would love to see you at Racing Louisville.
I'd love to be in the league and play wherever I get drafted. I'll be really excited no matter where I go.
So future plans, you definitely want to keep playing professional soccer for as long as you can, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And other than playing soccer, is there anything else that you're hoping to do just in life in general?
Well, maybe after my soccer career, I still want to go back and get my doctorate in physical therapy. That's the goal with my undergrad degree. So, help athletes just like I had doctors and trainers help me. That's the goal.
So doctors in physical therapy, do you want to work with just the general public, or is there a level of athletes you're working with, or is it just kind of in general, whatever you can get with the physical therapy aspect?
I for sure would love to be around athletes. I think it's a fun environment, especially being an athlete myself and going through that whole process.
Okay, so now that you are leaving UVL, leaving some of the teammates behind and lots of incoming freshmen for the spring and fall seasons, do you have any advice that you'd like to give to some of the other players as well as the newcomers?
Especially with this past year, I would say go out and do as much as you can. Go to that basketball game, go to the team bonding, go to community service. Like homework, I get, like it can get busy with the load and stuff, but you definitely want a lot of memories to look back on, which I'm glad that I always went out and did stuff with my friends and my teammates and didn't just like stick to soccer and school.
What's the biggest thing you're going to miss from your time at U of L?
My team, just the culture, just everyone here is so helpful and just kind, great people, and I'm just going to miss being in this environment.
Thankfully, with today's technology and social media, you have plenty of ways to keep up with your teammates and the coaches and all the fans. So is that something hopefully you'll be able to still meet up and hang out with some of your teammates and your friends?
Yeah, absolutely, for sure.
You did get a little off period after the season ended. Did you decide to kind of like kick back, relax? Did you change your diet and nutrition, get some of those unhealthy snacks there for a little bit at all?
Oh yeah, for sure. I kind of took a break. It was a long season. It was tough with COVID. It was different. I kicked back for a week. kind of relaxed, ate a little bit unhealthy, and then got back to the grind shortly after.
So what did you do to keep yourself occupied in those few months with the COVID-19?
During the season or before?
Just after the season ended, and then up until about this point where you're picking training back up.
Well, actually, I took summer class or winter classes, so I needed those to graduate, so I was kind of occupied with those. But nothing much really. Couldn't really get out much. It's cold. Obviously, COVID is around. Just kind of hung out with my family, watched movies.
Right, so certainly with graduating, very, very exciting. We see you got your cap and gown here, and it looks like U of L is letting you keep a jersey, so that's exciting. Hopefully you'll frame that up on a wall at home, possibly.
Yeah, for sure.
Alrighty, and we'll just close out. If you could have one statement, just a little message for all the fans in Card Nation, if you could go on and give that to us.
Yeah, I just want to thank you guys for being really supportive of me and the team the past 4 years, and you guys are a great fan base, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you for always coming to the games when it was raining, when it was cold. You guys are always there supporting us, no matter the weather, the time. And just thank you.
I think the fans are also saying thank you for your wonderful 4 years, a fantastic career here. And I think we are all wishing you the best of luck with your future endeavors. Thank you, Emina.
Thanks, Jared.